Hello, dear friends. You're most welcome. Today we are here to look on why the wealth of Africa does not make Africans wealthy. So, as you look on the map and as you go around the continent of Africa, you find Africa, we have all kind of resources. Africa, we have natural resources. Africa, we have horrible land for agriculture. Africa, we have all kind of weather that can support agriculture, livestock keeping, mining sector, fishing industries. Everything is supported in Africa. If you go to the north, you'll find there's too cold, and the southern also of the country is too cool. If you come to the in the middle near Sahara region, you find that it's so hot. So Africa, we have all kind of environment and the weather that can support agriculture, can support every kind of activities that can make Africa rich. But still, Africa, we are so poor. First of all, Africa will depend on aid from others. That's the main thing that make Africa poor. You know, globally, Africa is the biggest foreign aid recipient. Every year, billions of dollars are sent in as foreign aid and development assistance to Africa with the aim of helping in hunger, reducing poverty, supporting democratic government. But all these aid made Africa poor instead of making Africa rich. Why? Because this aid make Africa lazy. That's the time for we Africans, I think, to deny this aid. We don't need aid, maybe, because as long as we continue to receive aid, this aid make Africa lazy. We are not working hard because we are expecting someone from Europe. We are expecting the taxpayer of France to contribute for our budgets, to contribute for our education budget, to contribute for our health budget. You see? So this make Africa poor. And you can ask yourself, these people who give Africa aid, how they benefiting from this aid? How they are going to benefit from the aid they are providing? It can't make sense. Someone is collecting the tax from his people, then giving you some amount of money or assistance from their taxpayer when your people are just relaxing. So these things we as Africans think keenly, and we must be vigilant about this issue of aid. So let us now starting to depend on ourselves instead of depending on our aid. So this make Africa poor and change our mindset to think that there's someone there who will come to help us. So we don't need aid that will make Africa raise and will make Africa poor. That's why you see we have all kind of resources. Still, we are depending on other people to give us. Look at the countries such as Malaysia, Indonesia. Their people are waking up. They are doing very well. South Korea, North Korea, they are doing very well. We are equal during our independence. So, but today they are so far because they know what they want. But Africa, maybe we don't know what we want. Apart from that is about privatization. And this the main problem that make Africa empty. We know, I don't know who comes with this idea of privatization. Africa, we have all kind of resources. We have horrible land, but you can go to the country, the continent of Africa, the place where there is horrible land, we privatize that place by giving foreigners with the title that is going to create jobs, is going to employ our people. So this is another thing that make Africa poor. When we take our resources and give to someone with the aim of that someone is going to create employment, we are creating poverty to our people. So we need even horrible land to give our people, to encourage our people that there's horrible land there. Go and do your agriculture activities. Make sure that you feed our people. So it can be and it can be possible. But we as Africans, we think that we cannot do great things. We are waiting someone from Europe to come to invest. And what is so painful is that those who are going to work on those farms, who are going to work on those mining or mines, is Africans. So we are going to be the labor. We take our resources, we give to someone. At the end of the day, we want to be the labor of our resources, with the aim that we are going to create jobs. So which kind of job we need? That's the question that we as Africans, we must ask ourselves. We want to be the labor on on our resources. Why can't we Africa come together and say, this is our minerals, this is our resources, let us go and get maybe knowledge on how we can extract these resources, so that we Africans can hire ourselves instead of waiting someone from abroad. Of course, we can say we don't have maybe capital, but why we have all of these kind of resources? Why you can't sell these resources and get the capital that we want to make sure that we can buy machinery, we can buy equipment and tools, we can send our people to go to study in abroad, and then they come back with the knowledge and they start to extract our resources? Why we can't do that? That's the problem. Maybe our mindset is not working properly. We have our mindset that we are waiting someone to come to take our mines, to maybe gold mines, to work for that, to do the research. Then we Africans, we are waiting to line up to find the job, to seek job. Why we do so? So, my dear friends, I think the time has come for Africa to realize that as the way we are going to privatize our resources, our mines, our horrible land, we are making our people poor, and these wealth are not making Africans wealthy. We are all kind of resources. We are so wealthy, but look at the condition of our people. Another issue is conflicts. We are talking for too long, for many times, about conflict. When these conflicts appeared in our region, in our continent, make people not working, otherwise they are busy. Our mothers, our children are running away instead of working, and the other went to school. We young people, as I said in my previous video, we are engaging in the conflict of old men and women without understanding the source of these conflicts. So instead of participating in development, in innovation, in doing researches, we are so busy in fighting each other. So conflict is another thing that make Africa not benefiting from our wealth. So we have gold, we have oil, we have diamond, we have we have horrible land for agriculture, but we are not participating in those activities. Instead, we are participating in war and fighting against each other. So this makes Africa poor. So we have resources, we have all kinds of resources to make us rich, but because we use our time to go and fight with our brothers or our sisters, so we can't get what God has been given us. Instead, we are going to kill our brothers and sisters or our neighbors or our relatives. So conflict is another source that makes Africa not enjoying our wealth. Another issue is disunity. And this is the main problem that facing the continent of Africa. If you listen many speeches of African leaders, they're talking about unity. But the problem is the action. We are talking for too long about unity, but we didn't see the action about unity. So when Africa will come together and say, now it's our time for we Africans to have one president, to have one army, to have one currency, to have one legislature, so that we say we are one Africa. When this is the problem that we have in the continent. Ghana, it is difficult for the people of southern part, maybe Zimbabwe, to go to help the people of Ghana. There are job opportunities in maybe Mozambique, but it is difficult for the people of Uganda to access those job opportunities because of our disunity. So we need our unity. And if we come together as Africans, we will make sure that the wealth of the continent will be benefiting us as Africans, because we can decide. Today we have seen how the Russians decided for the oil and gas. If you want to buy gas, you need to buy in Russian currency. So even Africa can do so, but today it is difficult. If you can't sell, maybe Mozambique want to sell gas in their currency, if the buyer can refuse, the buyer can go to another part of the country, can go to Tanzania, can go to maybe Angola, can get the same the same material or the same resources. So, but if we are one, we can say our gas from Africa must be sold or sold in maybe African currency. So all these are the facts that make Africa not enjoying their resources. So I have spoken about 3 points, 4 points. That the first problem is about aid. Africa will depend more on aids. Another issue is privatization of our resources. We take our resources and give someone or others with the expectation that we develop us. We get a few money, a few wage, but our life is not changing. Another problems or another point is about conflict. We have talking about conflict, that people are engaging more and wasting their times in fighting instead of developing their countries or their region or their community. And the last one is about disunity. We need Africa to unite so that we can share our ideas, we can share our knowledge, we can share wherever. As a continent of Africa, we can have one decisions, we can have one vision and one mission to make sure that we bring and we build the Africa we want. So thank you for your time. Stay with us. If you have maybe addition, please give us on the comment section. I appreciate your contribution and what you are just doing for this. I will really appreciate. Thank you very much.